on now. You can't even do this. Look.
This is one of a kind. You're never going to see anybody wearing this other than me. That you know. Isn't
I
it?
knew that you were super cool on the moment I laid my eyes upon you.
The coolest.
The coolest.
No, but for real, so like it's weird when I see somebody, and I've never really been like a fashion person like that. Like I've never been like, oh, I need to own the most exclusive shit. But something about seeing somebody else rocking what you're rocking, you're like,
Yeah, it kind of makes you feel a certain kind of way. This hat is
Yeah.
very unique. It looks like it says Drag Racing Series, and it's sponsored by the people who make those lovely tortillas that I always get
Yep.
that are on the little stand at the end. You feel me? Those are my favorite. I won't lie.
So
And NHRA.
NHRA is the National Hot Rod Association, and it like think about NASCAR level, but drag racing.
Right.
So not the laps,
Right.
but that
But
level.
that real level of drag racing, top notch.
So like basically the NASCAR of drag racing, and so Mission, the folks that make the tortillas and the chips, they're their biggest sponsor, and so when you go to the event, they make custom chips that are in the shape of race cars.
Say what? So that's where you got the hat.
Yes.
Damn. I gotta pull up. That shit's lit.
I'm gonna bring you some of the chips.
Come on, I need some race car chips.
Once a year, it's usually the third weekend of July at the Sonoma Raceway at Sears Point.
Man, that sounds so lit. I'm gonna have to slide.
I'll get you a lifetime supply of those chips.
Come on, I need to get in. Hey, you know what this is? This is the Riding and Smoking podcast with your homie Don P, the West Coast host with the most. Right here, man. We interview the dopest human beings on the planet on the world's first mobile podcast. Just going around just finding dope ass humans. And look who I found. Man, tell everybody what your name is and tell them what you do.
My name is Sing-a-ling-a-ding-dong, a.k.a. Sarsaparilla, a.k.a. Singular. And I'm a rap star, mainly just in my head, but sometimes it trickles down into the community. And that's a beautiful thing.
Nah, you really dope, Sing. I'm not gonna lie. I watch you come up and do your thing. Like, you so creative, and it's a trip to see somebody just go raw. Like, you no Diddy. You went super, like, I seen you come out, and like when I say you went raw, I just mean like I felt like you just came and just was like, you came out like bam, like, you know what I mean? You was on the couch outside, you was just doing hella shit, like making your videos, and like I felt this relentless kind of approach to your career. Is that kind of how you took it, or?
It's how I have to be.
Yeah.
It's how I have to be. I feel like when it's crazy because, people that have no idea who I am, that have never seen me a day in their life, they'll be like, oh, anybody can rap now.
Right.
But I've been doing this for a really long time.
Period.
And I always say I was rapping before it was cool to be a rapper.
Right.
But fortunately and unfortunately, because obviously the game changes as the economy changes, as technology changes. But I was at the end of the era where we sold CDs out of the back of our cars, where we really had to be outside promoting. There was
just no internet, right?
There was no social media. There was no outlets. Where Vine, Vine was the first TikTok shit.
Right. Jumped on that shit though. You was on the technology.
I wasn't even on Vine. I was on MySpace, and I had my personal page and I had my artist page.
What was the first song you ever made?
I couldn't even tell you.
That's crazy.
I started fucking around on a mic when I was like 11, 12 at
What's the first song you recorded?
I couldn't even tell you that either.
What's the first song that dropped and everybody came back and told you like, yeah, this is it?
My first okay, so I had a song. I won't say because it was a couple of us. There was a song called We Go that I released with several other artists in Santa Rosa.
Mm.
I was 16 years old at the time, and there was 3 other people on the song other than me. So I had a verse, 2 other people had a verse, and then another dude had a verse. I won't name these individuals because I don't associate myself with these individuals
Hey, we're
anymore.
just talking about your story. We're just talking
Period.
about you.
So but we did the music video to it, and that shit hit like 80,000 views.
Yeah.
80,000, something like that. And in that time, that was big.
was a
That
thing.
was a
Yeah.
lot. And so that was definitely like my first big not only song but visual as well.
Right.
That had a lot of people flustered.
Nah.
Flustered for sure.
For sure. I mean, I watch you go through like all types of musical changes and like, sometimes even transformations. I even heard like, well, I might have saw with my own eyes maybe, or maybe was it a rumor? I saw with my own eyes. Maybe it's Mandela effect, but I think if I'm not correct, like you also moonlight as a super hot chick. I seen you looking pretty hot one time. Like you was doing some whole other shit in the video. I was like, what's going on? Like, what happened that day? I want to know what happened. What made that transformation happen that day? Because I had never seen you like that before. And I've been waiting to see you to ask you about that day. Cause I'm like, what happened that day? What inspired you to show everybody that you was
Ass.
a hot chick and that you had hella ass? Because I always see you in baggy pants. I always see you doing your sing thing, and you singular to me, you know what I'm saying? So that day, I was like, what's going on here? What inspired that day? Cause you let your hair down, you put the fingernails on. I seen everything. I seen the fingernail. I was like, she went full on bad
I
bitch
know
on
you
us.
was looking at that late night.
Come on, I
Baggy
seen that. I seen that shit. I was like,
Hold on, questioning yourself.
like, hold on now. Wait a minute. This gangster grills or is this giving me chills?
Both.
Both.
Both of them.
Yeah. Now, what inspired that day?
So it's 2 things, right? So the whole premise of the video is basically I'm talking about how kind of like how the mainstream works, how Hollywood works, how it's very much pay to play when it comes
Right.
to sex,
Yeah.
and just making fun of people that don't have talent.
What was
That
that song called?
it was a remix to Slim Shady, so I
Yeah.
called it Sing Shady.
Sing Shady.
And so
That's right.
in the video, basically, it's a play on kind of like American Idol.
Right.
So I dress up. I'm looking kind of like Jersey Shore-ish.
Yeah.
I'm looking like I'm straight out of Jersey.
Yeah.
And I have no talent. I'm trash. But because I'm sexualized by the people that are judging me, by the people that are giving me opportunity, I advance. And then there's me, playing me, and they're not paying attention to me, but I'm actually dope. And
Right.
the very obvious overlook, sex sells, and people that are attractive sell.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, when you're online, people don't want to see positive shit. They don't want to see real shit.
They just want to see some bullshit.
They want to see some shit that they can talk shit about.
Period.
And so that was kind of like the first play that I had on it. And then also I wanted to, let these bitches know this shit ain't hard.
You feel me?
I can do this shit too.
Ain't.
Anybody can do this shit.
Yeah, you popped out.
And
You popped out on us that day though. You popped out and showed them. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show bitches.
man,
For
period.
real. You really showed them, because I'm not gonna lie, I was really shocked. And yeah, that was just something that was really hard to get out of my brain. I was like, wow.
I'll be there forever.
Wow. She said me too. I was like, wow. Yeah.
It was funny because a lot of people were like, "You Photoshop that shit." Even people that
They was hitting you up
know me,
like,
they were like, "They Photoshop that shit," and I was
it was
like,
like that ass ain't real, like they couldn't believe it.
I was like, "Oh, they always knew I had an ass." They
That
just,
shit was
but I had
crazy, though.
that wasn't my real hair. I had a wig on.
I could fuck with the wig.
I had a wig on, but really my hair is longer.
I
But
could see your
it
shit
takes a
long.
long time. My shit is not thin and straight
When
like
you
that.
threw the long wig on, and then when you combine that with the ass, it was a whole nother segment, a whole nother situation. She hella funny.
Genie out the Hennessy. Baby.
No, it was a whole nother scenario. So I know a lot of people was hitting you up after that though. Like you got a lot of
Yeah, they were like, no, this shit's. I was like, dude, all you gotta do is check the tattoo. That's all you got. That's all you gotta do. Like,
yeah.
but
It's legit. It's all legit. Well, we was inspired by that, and we inspired by you.
you was inspired by that.
I was inspired by I was definitely inspired by that for sure. I'm like, yeah, keep doing your thing, basically. You know, your music is dope. Your attitude always been dope. You be coming hard. I see you everywhere making plays. What's next for Singular?
Well, I just dropped a video 2 days ago.
Dope.
Um,
What's it called?
it's called Sing 316. It's off of my EP that I just dropped a couple months ago. It's called Hell Nito. It's a 4-track EP. Um,
Hell Nito?
Hell Nito, the EP.
Nice.
My first project in a couple years.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I really right now what I've been focusing on is singles.
Yeah.
Just singles and being pertinent on the internet. So whenever I drop a song, I do like a live performance. This guy right here, one of my last ones, she helps me. She does a lot of my folks. I'll just pull up on them and I'm like, hey, I need you to help me, and they're like,
Get it done.
whatever, and then I post it and I've been having some real good traffic on the reels and on TikTok and
You should. That shit was made for you. You know what I mean? Like whatever period of time you took off to do whatever you did to get your shit together, your mind right, or whatever the fuck it was, man. I'm glad you did that. But welcome back because this shit been waiting for you.
I appreciate you.
For real, this shit been waiting for you. Like I see all the shit that I'm looking at. Like yeah, it's waiting for you. Like you know what I mean. So get out here and fuck it up. You know
I
what I mean?
appreciate you. I
Hey, go ahead,
gotta
check
shout out to Slapmaster,
Always,
Decent to Slapmaster, because
always.
that man really took me to the next level. He got
stuck
me my
with you.
absolutely he got me my distribution deal with Empire,
Yeah.
that I've been with since
Plus
2015.
he stuck with you. He was the one that was
Absolutely.
pushing you and everything. Huh?
Absolutely. I go out
Coming
once
with
a
the
year to
heat.
Texas and
Coming with the
and
beats
do
and
a
everything.
project. Next
Shout
next
out to Slapmaster.
Indecent, baby.
Come on,
That's
the
that's
Indecent one.
that's my brother. I'm gonna buy him a house before I buy myself a house.
That's big.
But yeah, I go out to Texas once a year and we work. Actually, the next single that I'm gonna drop is produced by him,
Damn,
as well as the video. We
still
produced
working,
throughout-
still working,
Absolutely.
still tight.
Absolutely, and
Man.
I'm proud of him. He moved to Texas because his son was in Texas,
Yeah.
and he's out there. He's still making.
He's still thriving and going.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
That's why I'm not having kids.
Fuck
Fuck them kids. I'm just playing. But real talk,
Yeah.
I'm proud of that man, and he we could go months without talking, and he's still my number one.
Yeah.
If tomorrow I blew up off of this rap shit, he'd be the first one to prosper before me because he put me in position.
Put you up there, huh?
Absolutely.
That's solid, man. Well, shit, man. I'm glad you came and sat down. I'm glad I seen you and
I
ran
don't know
into
if I'm gonna be able to get up.
Nah, you feel me? I'm glad I got to run into you though, like, cause again, you somebody that's been fun to watch for me, and to watch you do your thing and to see you back active and outside and dropping music and shit like that. That shit's really dope. Let's do more long hair, big booty videos though. Okay, all right. At least one more for me. All right, yo. You know what it is, man. Your boy Don P. Before we get out of here, Sing, you want to give me your Instagram?
Singism.
Yeah.
SINGIZM. And I would change it to sarsaparilla, but they can't spell it.
Oh,
I don't know.
shit.
You know McYee.
Yeah.
So she got that shit tatted on her
Yeah.
and didn't know how it was spelled, so it's spelled wrong.
Fuck.
So she got my face tatted on her. She got my logo with the face tatted on her. But ever since then, I always say, look, I'm going to keep it short and sweet.
Right.
Because that's how they're going to remember it. They don't want to sit and listen to
Right.
they want to hear bing, bang, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
And that's it. Singism. SINGIZM.
That's dope. Singism. They've been singism for a while though, right?
Forever.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Forever, ever.
But then your actual rap name is singular.
Singular. Yes.
Singism.
Not the plural, because there's only one. There's
It's deeper than rap, man. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all go tap in with her. Make sure y'all follow me, Don P Official. Make sure you follow Riding and Smoking. Follow the whole Riding and Smoking family. Yeah, you know we outside. You know what I'm saying?
period. Shout out Don P.
Come on, man. Shouts out to
I love this
Scene,
guy.
man. Come on, I love you too, man. Hey, yo, you
Come
keep
on,
going.
let me hop outside real quick. I'll put the wig. Let's make a baby real quick. Come on.
All right, let's do it. I'm down. Fuck it. We might as well. You feel me? It's gonna be a sexy, gorgeous ass dunking football music playing, rapping, making platinum hits before you 10 years old ass baby. I love you.
Post Malone and SZA had a baby. Let's
Come
go,
on,
baby.
let's go. Yo, we outside, man. Make sure y'all follow Sing, man. Go look at all her music. Go watch all her old videos. Go watch all her shit, all right? And make sure you follow my dog, One Take Jake, too, all right? Yo, we out of here, man. Riding and smoking, baby. If you ain't riding and smoking, I don't know what you doing,
If
man.
you ain't riding, you smoking, you riding and choking, baby.
Riding and choking, baby. We out of here.
Come on now, you can't even do this. Look.